inside every breath you breathe. I don't want to live a day without you. I just want to be the one that makes you happy.
See? More atheist paraphernalia. Problem with showing off my atheist, I love saying this word, paraphernalia is, then you see my, I'm sorry, I hate my neck. When you get old, you don't have many options. You get, like, you know, your choices are turkey neck, which is what my mother has. She hated her neck. She wore turtlenecks a lot. My mom was fairly thin. Anyway. Or you get to have the, want to look just like a walrus kind of neck, which is where I'm headed if I don't lose, well, baby steps. I have actually started taking baby steps toward, you know, and I'm not like hugely overweight. I'm just more overweight right now than I've been in my entire life. I'm probably 40 pounds overweight. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like it. I don't like how I feel. And it's like all in different places than it was when I was younger. I've never had a fat neck before. I've never had this before. I hate it. It's not good. Okay. So anyway, what do? You know, I feel like there's chapters in your life, and you know, you can't be the same forever. And when you get older, several things happen. Your metabolism goes down. Mine has always been low. I mean, I've never been one of those lucky people who could just eat whatever I wanted to and stay skinny. So yeah, your metabolism goes down when you get older. Your muscle mass goes down. You lose like a pound of muscle every year. I had to cut that because, well, I had to break that up because the cat was wanting to go out. It's hard to concentrate when there's a cat right next to me pawing at the blinds. Anyway, when you get older, you lose muscle mass. It's like a pound a year. That's a lot when you think about what a pound is. That's a lot. And you gain, I don't know about for men, but for women, I think it's 2 pounds of fat every year. I used to work out every day to the Firm workout series, which I don't know, they might be outdated now. This was like 15 years ago before I developed this lovely urticaria allergy, because I had not worked out heavy duty in my life, and then I started working on heavy duty. Lost 52 pounds. I was very proud of myself, but, and oh my gosh, I felt so great. But I developed this lovely allergy because, you know, I probably had the allergy my whole life, but I had never known it because I had never worked out so much. But anyway, the Firm exercise workout series, very effective. I had probably 15 different, this is back in the day of VHS tapes. If I were to use them now, I'd have to replace them all with, obviously, with DVDs. But, oh my gosh, what an effective series. I would just, you know, I'd do different tapes, because different tapes would target different things. And I lost weight, and oh my goodness. But anyway, they say at the very start of the programs that, you know, how much weight you lose, or how much weight you lose, how much muscle mass you lose every year over, I think, 30, and how much fat you gain. And of course, the older you get. So, I think the older, damn it, there goes my voice. Why do I insist on making early morning videos? Okay, so this has nothing to do with any of this, actually. This is supposed to be a short video about the Dorset Ghost Busters. Actually, they don't call themselves that. Dorset Ghost Investigators. And I'm not going to bad talk them because I actually subscribe to them. I used to watch them a lot. I mean, pretty much everything that they put up. I've kind of backed off, though. I really, really enjoy that kind of stuff. I love things that creep me out. I love having the tingle down my spine. I love scary stuff. You know, the whole thing about, you know, things that go bump in the night. This is what I'm saying. Not atheists don't. Not all atheists believe the same things. I've always entertained the thought that there could be ghosts, you know? So anyway, but I watched the Dorset Ghost Investigators. I think they're great guys, and I enjoy their videos. But I've kind of stopped watching them because it seems to me, at least in the more recent videos, like the one that they just put up, Demon Attacks Investigators, or whatever they just put up, it was called Demon Attacks. It's like, okay, you're assuming it's a demon. You're assuming, that's the thing, they're Christians. These guys are Christians. And so, you know, they have this little machine that where they have a whole bunch of different machines to detect these paranormal activities. And one of them runs through the channels, radio channels, really, really fast. It's just all these, so you get these little sounds from each. Anyway, it runs through these channels really fast, and you just hear, you know, like you're turning a dial on a radio really, really fast, and you hear these things, these disjointed sounds connecting together, and sometimes they sound like words. Well, I would hear a noise, and it didn't sound like anything, and they'd go, Satan. Oh, that was Satan. I mean, it's like they look for sounds that they want to hear. And it was always sounds that, you know, it just seemed to me like, being that they're Christians, they kind of want to, besides the fact that they want to prove that ghosts exist, it seems to me that they also have the agenda of proving that the whole realm of demons, you know, and Satan and the devil, all these Christian notions, all these notions that come from Christianity exist too. And that's why I kind of stopped watching. It's like, first of all, these sounds that they oh, this is what this sounds, and they play it a couple times, and they keep saying the word and playing the sound and saying the word, because they're trying to make the ghost talk using this machine. So they're playing the sound that they catch, and then inserting the word that they want us to hear. And sometimes it wouldn't sound remotely like the word, you know, like, oh, that's devil, and they'd play it a couple times, that's devil, and it's like, I don't hear devil. That's not what I'm hearing. I'm just hearing nothing. I don't hear any sound. I don't hear a word there, you know, but they would tell us that, oh, that's devil. and it's like, you know what, I'm not, and this latest one, Demon Attacks. Okay, so you're not only wanting to prove the existence of ghosts, you want to prove the existence of demons too. And see, when I hear the word demon, I think that's a thing created by Christianity. You know, the whole idea of demon is like the polar opposite of angel, you know. So it's hard for me to enjoy their show when they're putting this kind of stuff out. I can kind of sorta entertain the idea that there could be ghosts, you know, that there might be some kind of afterlife. I don't believe that it has anything remotely in common with the Christian idea of what the afterlife would be. And so when they throw demon words or concepts like demons or Satan or devil, I'm like, those are all Christian notions. And you're trying to create the afterlife. You know, you're trying to support the Christianity idea of what the afterlife is by putting out these characters. It could just be a really pissed off ghost, you know. It could be a really evil, you know, assuming that ghosts exist, which is a huge assumption, you know. But let's just assume for a minute that they do. How do you know that it's not just the ghost of some really evil person? You know, we have to have demon because it's, you know, and that's just, I'm sorry, but there's also, I'm also very fond of the Paranormal Activity movies, and they do that in that too. Well, it's not a ghost that's in your house, it's a demon. You know, they're not human. It's a soul of something that isn't human. when I get into stuff like that, I'm like, really? Although, you know, if there is an afterlife, which again, I highly doubt, you know, who knows what's there? Maybe there is other things besides, you know, but calling it demon, that's a Christian word for something, and it just immediately shuts off whatever in my brain is like, oh God, whatever. Bullshit! You know, demon, realm of, you know, Satan's minions and all this shit that Christianity has come up with. So yeah, I have a hard time watching the Dorset Ghost Investigators for that reason. I feel like they're trying to not only prove the existence of ghosts, they're trying to prove the existence of the Christianity version of the afterlife. And I'm not playing this game. It's like, no, that's not what I'm hearing. I do not hear demon. You know, sorry, I don't hear what you're trying to tell us this machine is saying. I don't hear it. And I kind of get a little bit perturbed when something that they're trying to enjoy for entertainment, you know, turns into a let's promote religion. Let's promote our religion on people kind of thing. Which I don't know if they're really trying to do that, but you know, they go into their whole ghost investigation with this bias that these things exist, that demons exist, that Christianity is true, that there is a devil, that there is a Satan, da-da-da-da-da. They hear what they want to hear, and they try to convince their audience that this is what is being heard, and it's not what, you know. Anyway, so I wanted to do a video this morning. Didn't really have a good idea in my head. I thought this was just, you know, I saw the title of the latest of their videos. I'm like, oh God, here we go again. Demon, right. I don't know what, you know, I don't really know what to think of the afterlife. I don't think there is one. I think there's some weird stuff that has not been proven, that has not been, we haven't figured out what's going on yet. You know, but just because we haven't figured it out doesn't necessarily immediately mean that there is an afterlife. You know, there's just weird things. And I don't know. It's unexplained, but I don't immediately assume that yeah, I had to cut that again because it was kind of going. Anyway, so that's all. I just wanted to say that I really wish these guys wouldn't invoke their religion into their investigation as much as they do. It's a cool show to watch because they go to all these cool places, you know, in Europe, you know, in the dark, and you know, it's spooky. And if you like spooky, it's a great series. But I don't like how I don't know. It's just the undertones of Christianity in there that I have a hard time with. So anyway, just my opinion. If you've been watching, thanks. Bye.